Hey guys, it's OT, and welcome back to another video. Wait, it's OT with David Dummies, and welcome back to another video. So, if you read the title, I'm telling you one player from each MLB team that's in the MLB Hall of Fame. So on Saturday, on Star Wars Day, I gave you some people who I think would be in the WWE Hall of Fame. So I decided rinse and repeat only for the MLB. So I'm giving you one player from each team. We're starting in the NL Central, then the East and the West, then the AL Central, East and West. So here we go. First off, the Chicago Cubs, Jon Lester. Very good pitcher, not too bad. Won some World Series, I think. And for the Cardinals, we have Yadier Molina. Very good catcher, played like 16, 17 years with the Cardinals, his whole career. And actually hit a home run tonight. So, a 2-run shot, so that was very good. Hey, I'm recording here, dude. Black and white, turn off the light. Anyway, and then for the Brewers, it will be, what's his name? Gio Gonzalez. He was on the free agent market for a long time, so he must be good at something. Right? For the Pirates, I think it will be Starlin Marte. I think he could make it into the Hall of Fame for the Pirates. Enjoying Roberto Clemente and Hans Wagner. Yeah. For the Reds, I see Scooter Gennett, their best player. Either him or Votto, but I'm going with Scooter Gennett because I like him. Okay, now to the Phillies. Andrew McCutchen. He's the next one to go into the Hall of Fame for sure. Have a very lengthy career with the Pirates, Giants, Yankees, and Phillies. Not lengthy, but he was with all those teams. His lengthiest was with the Pirates. Okay, over to the Mets. Jacob deGrom is going into the Hall of Fame for sure. So he's going in the Hall of Fame for the Mets. For the Nationals, Steven Strasburg just got 1,500 Ks. So that's a good milestone. So that can get you into the Hall of Fame. Over to the Marlins, I see Curtis Granderson going into the Hall of Fame. Grandpa Granderson. He's been there a while. He could probably make it in the Hall of Fame. Done enough stuff. And then, what's the other team I'm forgetting? The Braves. The Braves, I see Josh Donaldson as their next Hall of Famer to go in to the Hall of Fame. Josh Donaldson came from the, what their faces? The Blue Jays to the Indians, now on the Braves. So that's in the Hall of Fame. Now over to the West for the Dodgers. You know his name. Clayton Kershaw. Yes, he's going in the Hall of Fame. Another pitcher to join Jon Lester in the Hall of Fame. I see him going in. For the Rockies, Trevor Story. I know he's still young, but I think that's their next Hall of Fame. I don't think they're going to get one in there for a while. Larry Walker just went in. And Tom Hilton, I think his name was. So yeah, I see Story being the next one. But it's going to be a while. Okay. And for the Padres, I see Will Myers, their next Hall of Famer. I don't know how old he is, but I think he's the next one. I think he's going to get in before Machado does, to be honest. And then, after that, the Giants, we got Madison Bumgarner. Of course he's in the Hall of Fame. Who you think is going to be? Buster Posey? No. Madison Bumgarner. 18 home runs, won 3 World Series every year. The guy's a stud. I love watching him pitch. He is so good. I love him. And the Diamondbacks, it will be Paul Goldschmidt. Maybe Robbie Ray? Who knows? But I have Robbie Ray. Because it's not going to be John Ryan Murphy, who just strikes out for everyone. I mean, CC Sabathia is 3,000 K. Of course he strikes out. Okay, now over to the Indians and the AL Central. I have the Indians. For the Indians, I have Francisco Lindor at their next Hall of Famer. One of the elite shortstops. Very athletic. Yeah, he can be their next person into the Hall of Fame. For the Twins, maybe Nelson Cruz? I don't know. I don't really know anyone on the Twins or anyone near the end of their careers on the Twins. So Nelson Cruz my pick. For the Royals, Hunter Dozier or Whit Merrifield or Alex Gordon. Alex Gordon is my pick. He's been there a while. He can totally do it. And Nets for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. They're Nets Hall of Famer. And finally, for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. That's his name. Not my Magneuris here. Miguel Cabrera is the Nets Hall of Famer for the Tigers. For the Yankees, CC Sabathia. I had to think about it. CC Sabathia is the Nets Hall of Famer. No doubt. First ballot for sure. 3,000 Ks. World Series champion. What more you want for a guy? From the guy. And then Nets is the Red Sox, and from the Red Sox could be JD Martinez. I think they have a very young core roster, but I think he's the Nets and Hall of Fame. Then we have the Blue Jays and Justin Smoke. He's been there a while. He can do it. He could be their Nets Hall of Famer. Okay, first baseman. That's all I know about him. And then the Rays, I don't know, another very young group core. Blake Snell could be their next one. I can't think of any old people on the Rays. And then the final team, the Orioles. Jonathan VR or Trey Mancini. Trey Mancini, because that's the only one I know, other than Jonathan VR. There you go. Now our final division. The Astros, Carlos Correa is my pick for the Nets Hall of Famer. Even no Verlander. Justin Verlander is my pick for the Nets Hall of Famer in the MLB. After Verlander and the Astros, we're going to the Athletics, and I see Matt Chapman as their Nets Hall of Famer. The elite third baseman. 5 times, 6 times, 7 something Gold Glover, 10 times maybe. I don't know how many Gold Gloves he won. Very good. Probably the best in the league. Him, Trevor Story, Chris Bryant. I'm not gonna throw him in the competition since I'm a Cubs fan, but very, very good third baseman. For the Rangers, Joey Gallows could be their next one. Yeah, no one else holds a candle to Gallows. He's so good. Then the Mariners. Over to the Mariners. Jay Bruce? You've been there a while. I would say Ichiro, but he technically, does he not count? Does Ichiro count? He going Niche Haniger? I'm going with Haniger. I don't know if Ichiro Suzuki would count since he only played 2 games in Japan. And he's still on the roster, but yeah, I don't know. And then for the final team, the Angels, is Pujols. First ballot, 2,000 RBIs. I hope that's correct. Last I checked, it was at 1999. Hopefully, he got an RBI, so my statement stands true. But close to 2,000 RBIs, very close. I'm just gonna call it 2,000 RBIs, 610 home runs. Somewhere around there. 1 World Series with the Cardinals. Not on the Angels, side by side with Trout and Ohtani and Bohr and Upton and so yeah, that's all 3 MLB teams, and those are the 1 Hall of Famer from each team. If you guys like this video, share and favorite. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.